Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Elijah, thanks for the great welcome. Yes, this is my third time reading for Moonstone. I was featured in their collection, Struggle for Freedom. And like Elijah said, I just published a book last year with Toho Publishing, Bury Me Here. I put up a couple links. You can find it at the Spiral Bookcase online in Manayunk and from the Toho page directly as well. So let me get started. This book was kind of about, as you can tell, the themes about death, but not just physical death, also death of ideas, beliefs, love, and how we can learn from them and move on from them if we can. And that's kind of like the direction I took with the book. So, the first piece is called Nails and Coffins. Fall into the earth, we will not escape from memories. Compassion lies in wait amongst the constant reveries. Scale back the skin of ancient guilt and redundant swallowed mesh. Lower your tomb, woven into bones, surrounded by excited, tightened flesh. Hollow out your niche and carve into the stuttering synonyms. Push the dirt aside and seal the lid on what begins. This next piece is entitled Pastime. It's a wasteland in these dictionary days, endlessly competing with the meanings. So I find myself giving considerable thought to what I'd like to wear to the apocalypse. There's a contemporary comfort to be had by surviving in the arms of the skin you choose to pay for. While with all the praise be netting me next to nothing, I'm having a hard time staying awake during funerals. It just seems too easy to recognize someone when the only thing in the room to contend with is exaltation. I told them I'd pray for him, but the truth is, I haven't prayed for anything since I played center field over 20 years ago. It was there that I was left to hope, all alone in an ill-fitting uniform, impatiently waiting for a chance to prove myself. I demanded that the ball be hit to me. I needed to catch it in such a fashion that the moment would become a mausoleum. Oh, how we struggle for moments to define us, because we know that drawing breath isn't enough to fill the seats. But do we ever fathom that even a casket full of highlights might not be enough to keep people from yawning? Thank you. This piece is called They Are the Wolves. I've tried to be that man who smokes from a pipe while reading epics in a rustic leather chair with amazingly detailed buttons and ornamentations. But the truth is, I'm better at being nothing. Fools know the value of watching from a perch and marking their territory. They do not have to stress or prod. They have simply surrendered, throw themselves to the wolves. Now they are the wolves, and they are being taught to hunt. Yet my blood will never be on their teeth, for I avoid the howls of existence. I'll hide behind the studies I've built, and no one will sniff me out. All right, I got two more pieces, and then we can move on to Susanna, and then I will read to you guys later on. This one is titled Another Drink Cart Full of Good Intentions. In the same way we need the volume to be an even number, we pick poisons because we know that there is just something off. And we're always willing to go higher, to get lower, to make it feel right. We gather around the bottles, mark our spots with XXX, bury our treasures and sell the maps. We gulp grapes, ingest juniper, pound potatoes. We drain the solids, drink their twisted blood, and push our limits. What poor bastard figured it out? Figured that he could change a mood with flames and patience, trial and error. I'd like to buy him some spirit. Make sure he knows it's from me, nothing like a wasted gesture of exoneration. Ah, fuck it. He left ages ago, sent on his way before he could fall off the cliff we all go barreling towards. Well then make mine a double, and don't cut me off, my friends. I'm driving nails tonight, not cars. Thank you guys once again. I have one more piece, and then I will see you later. This one is titled Surfaces. Pull my veins out. Coil them from your wrist to your elbow. Make sure to get them all. Leave nothing to me. Now stretch them around the buildings, the bus stops, the power lines, the people, the garbage, the garages, the stalls, the steeples, the overpass, the overhang, the forest, the features, the lights, the language, the cars, and the creatures. Stretch them to the corners of the earth and lower them into its faults. You'll find them to be hollow and empty, only useful for disrupting the stable nature of things. Thank you so much.